Welcome back, everybody. Today I started Lives of P early access and it has been a blast so far. I've come across an incredibly powerful, super awesome to use weapon and I wanted to share that with you. You guys remember the Tonitrus from Bloodborne? It's this electric mace. Well, it is in this game as well, and it hits like an absolute menacing truck. It kills bosses, it destroys elite enemies, and absolutely pulverizes anything in your path. So I'm going to show you exactly where to get this weapon, and then I'm going to show you some more additional footage of me just absolutely slaughtering everything with it. So we're going to want to go here to the Elysian Boulevard entrance. This is basically the first region of the game after you found the Hotel Krat. So you need to progress past the Puppet Master, you need to get to the Hotel Krat, you need to interact with all the NPCs, get through that area, and starting in the next area, you will get started at this checkpoint. Now from there, you just need to follow along this path that you see on the screen. Basically, we're going up top. You're gonna probably have to unlock that first ladder through a shortcut, but once you do, then you can just run straight through the path upstairs. You can run past all the enemies if you really want. You don't even have to do them yet. You run past every enemy on the rooftop. There's gonna be a lot of guys shooting at you, and some guys even throwing like electric canister bombs at you. So you're gonna have to just be careful with that, but just make your way safely across the rooftops. There are some dudes like this that will try to skewer you, and sometimes you think you're rolling, but it's a bit delayed and they still end up skewering you. It's a bit dangerous, but if you want to get this weapon early on and basically start leveling it up and playing with it, I highly suggest you do it because it's going to make your gameplay that much easier and that much better. Not to mention, it is incredibly fun. There are electric sparks and lightning bolts all over the screen, and it is a top tier starting weapon for Lives of P. So if you want to get a head start, this is the weapon for you. Now we're on the rooftops, we're getting closer and closer. I'm just clearing a couple enemies, and then we're gonna drop down the hole, and through this hole we're gonna drop down another time, kill the enemy below, and now we're basically almost there. There's only one elite enemy standing in our way, but we can run right past him across the rooftop again, ignoring the chest. We'll be back for that later. And there's a stargazer here. Now we can't use it because the elite enemy is aggroed on us, so you can just run outside, kind of run a little bit outside of his range, come back, and he will de-aggro. You'll be able to use the stargazer. This is basically the second stargazer of the level. And just inside the room next to the stargazer is our key merchant NPC that is going to sell us this weapon. Plenty of people are gonna probably walk by this merchant, not even know this amazing weapon is there. He also sells a lot of really cool other items in here, right? Like you've got the attribute resistance ampule, you've got Legion magazines, you've got the electric blitz canisters. These are basically the electric canister bombs that some of the enemies throw at you. And you have the electric blitz abrasives. These things can put electric blitz on your weapon, but there's no need because we're looking for the electric coil stick head. Now this electric coil stick head has basically 50% physical attack, 50% electric attack. So this is really awesome because it helps with the staggering of the enemies, and it just does a whopping ton of damage on all of the enemies that you are fighting. This is basically the Tonitrus from Bloodborne. So let me show you an example here. So let me show you against that elite enemy that we passed on the way here to getting this weapon. First thing I'm going to show you is its attack. It does this double flip and smash. It's a pretty strong attack. The other ability of the weapon is basically to infuse the weapon further with more electric blitz, so you're doing more electric damage. That's not a bad option too. It really makes a big difference when you're infusing. But look at that, we just absolutely smashed that elite enemy. Now take a look at this second boss that we're doing, the Mad Donkey. We're taking him out. This is first try. I've never fought him before except for the demo 3 months ago. I don't remember him very well, but just watch what happens when we're able to get off a few hits. Like right here, just bam, bam, bam. Look at that. We're taking off about a quarter or a fifth of his life just in one of those attacks. And near the end of this fight, you'll actually see me infuse this weapon with more electric blitz damage. But at this point, there's really no point for it. Like right now, we're going to infuse, and you're going to see, just watch the next two hits. Look how much damage that took off of his health. That's it. It just melts everybody and everything in its path. So guys, short and sweet video. This is the electric coil weapon, which is basically the Tonitrus from Bloodborne. Highly recommended as a starting weapon for your experience in Lies of P. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like it. Subscribe to the channel. The support's appreciated. And I will catch you next time. See ya.